But I'm a
it up.
pretty girl.
Well, you are a pretty girl. We'll give you that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That's debatable.
in the eye of the beholder kind of thing.
Yeah. That's definitely.
Don't touch that. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
I've been making my been working on that order. I think I'm gonna work on some more tonight. But the laser's right behind me and it's really loud. What y'all been doing?
Everything but what I should be doing.
Well, ain't that the way it always supposed to be?
Yeah.
What are you working on, Jimbo?
I am working on these.
Nice.
I changed up a company's logo a little bit.
Jeremy,
Hey,
I'm gonna mute you for a minute.
down. Good night, shirt.
I muted him for a minute.
So this is what one of their logos looks like.
I like that.
Well, it's too busy.
Yeah.
So I took liberty.
Yeah, but that looks a lot better.
Yeah, and I did that. And I sent a picture of it sitting on a hat to my friend at work, and she showed it to her fiance, and he goes, I want 2 hats, one for him, one for the boss. Well, he showed another one of the guys the picture, and the guy says, I want one of those hats. And he goes, I only bought 2. And he goes, that's fine. I don't want a flex fit anyway. I want a snapback. So
Upsell.
I have a snapback, and so I'm going to make 3 patches, and I'm going to smoke them all tonight, and then deliver them to her tomorrow.
I got those, which I sent him an email, and I don't know if he's got it yet or not, but I sent him an email for Tony an email about I got his hat patches done, got one put on, and everything. So as soon as I hear back from him, I'll ship them out. Ooh, I like the box. Hold on. There you are. What's the box for?
Stuff. I wasn't talking. I was just showing the box.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna go. Hold on. Let me get let me mute. I'm gonna mute myself right now so that you don't hear this nasty thing.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead. But Jim, I caught Spanish mackerel and I caught some bluefish. Well, Skylar caught some bluefish. And
did you eat them?
I haven't. We cleaned them because we went out on the charter Friday, and before we left to come home Saturday, and that's one reason why my nose is burnt, or was burnt. Now it's peeled. But I haven't never ate Spanish mackerel before, so I don't know what it's going to be like.
Yummy.
Is it? I hadn't. What's the best way to fix it? I've got it filleted right now. I didn't pull the skin off, but I got it filleted.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to fix it. And the bluefish, they say, well, I froze it, but they say sometimes the longer it sits before you do it, and I don't know whether it'll have to do with being frozen or not. Ooh, I like that box.
So that is where'd my thing go?
Come on.
I'll show you what I'm doing with it.
Hey, look at that. It's a puppy. Woohoo.
She's got to come sit on my lap for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
That's too long. There it is.
Got to get some gloves.
There's 3 layers going into that shelves. And so I can put my slate coasters in.
Okay.
And store them.
Uh-huh.
And ship them to my shows because I'm so tired of packing those in broken cardboard boxes wrapped in paper and other crap twice a day when I go to my shows. So I don't know if it's going to work, but doggone it, I'm going to give it the old college try, and I've never been to college, so I'm just going to give it the old try.
I have been trying to get some. Well, I started working on these. I redone them a little bit. I dialed it back some so I could get so it wouldn't take quite as long. I'm gonna make myself big for a minute. What do you think?
I like it.
And then I got them sanded a little bit, but I don't have them.
Those, I saw those on Facebook. They look pretty good.
But I done that. I think I was playing around with some of the settings on the times on how much it was doing, and it was all right. Go lay down. If you're gonna be in here, go lay down. You're aggravating the crap out of me now. And I think I've got it dialed down to about just right at 2 hours for both sides. So that's not bad.
No, not bad.
I mean, for me having a 60 watt, I've got it running 30. I've got the main engrave where it goes the deepest. I've got that one set to where it's running 30 passes on a crosshatch. And it goes deep enough to where you can feel it good. And it sands out good to give that luster on the top. So I like that. And I keep watching. Oh, go ahead. I keep watching Jack's videos, and he always pops up with all this 3D stuff and these light boxes. So I started doing a light box, and I've got to get my printer situated. I've changed the color out because I didn't have yellow, but I had what is it? Golden from Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna swap it out. Hello, Joseph.
Joseph, Idaho.
Yep.
Hold on. Which Joseph is this?
But I know it was last minute, but I seen Jim was on Facebook, and I thought, well, I'll see if he wants to get on, if he's hanging out. I didn't know if y'all would be or not. You going to your farmer's market this week, Jeremy?
Yeah, I didn't make it last week.
Yeah, I seen the thing.
You know why? You know why?
It was lazy.
His skirt was too short.
I hadn't shaved my legs yet. I was embarrassed.
You still had the winter hair on.
Yeah.
Joseph who? Is this you, Ortega? Maybe?
Hit me from Emmett.
Hit me from Emmett. Well, you spell like an Emmett person. That's perfect.
Yeah, Jeremy, I gotta get used to setting everything up so I can have like a time frame ahead on all this. But give people time to actually say, I want to watch that. Maybe
not it. That is not it.
I embarrassed my daughter the other night because I was sitting here at 2:30 in the morning and I was waiting. Well, it's about 2 o'clock, I guess, 1:30, 2 o'clock. And I was running one of the coins. And so I got really bored and I pulled a Jeremy and I was playing with the music maker. And I'd done a birthday song for myself.
Uh-oh.
My kid said, my daughter said, I really need to stop that.
Said I shall not.
Actually, I thought it turned out pretty good.
Said I shall not stop.
No. I hit the big 5-0 today, so
oh Lord.
I'm technically old enough to where I can do whatever I want, and I really don't care what people think. Which I didn't before, but now it's just official.
Woo, we getting close there.
Yep, Jeremy, you're making me want to get one of those. I'm gonna have to buy one of those thermal printer things so I can print out your thing.
Dude, that works so good.
I saw that.
I printed my first label today and shipped something out, so it was pretty cool.
So this is my buddy Joey. We've been friends since high school. He served 20 plus years in the Marines. And
well, thank you, Joey. I appreciate that.
yeah, we've been pals for a while. Ugh. I don't know if I like that one. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Okay.
Shut that off.
What I do with-
And I'm just gonna frame that one.
Ooh.
That's not good. Pull that over there. Yeah, so I've got this grand idea, Dwayne, that I'm gonna make these hats. And I'm sitting here and like, oh yeah. I'll make these hats real quick, take them into work tomorrow, piece of cake, right?
Yeah, that don't work that way.
Then I start looking, going, uh-oh, I don't have any silver to black.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Uh-oh. I just approved an Australian to the West Michigan Makers Guild.
Oh, that'd be all right.
I mean,
Hello, Richard. Yeah, I didn't even know if I was going to be doing anything tonight. You know what? I was going through some of the junk I had, and I found that big old nut, and I think I'm going to fiber it with something on each side.
Well, I'm gonna order
Just for
my
giggles.
saw blades tomorrow.
Oh, Jeremy, I've been playing with that Shaper 3D,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have to say, I am a dumb old man, and I'm liking it. It's real. I mean, I think to me it was easier than playing around with plasticity, but I hadn't played with it that much either. So,
Yeah, I did the 30-day plasticity trial like last year.
Yeah.
And it was good. And then they updated it, and I bought it, and I've been playing with it. That's what I did that. That's what I did that with. Okay, I'll tell you how I did that. I cheated. I drew it up in Lightburn,
Cool.
plopped it over into Tinkercad, exported that after I got done what I needed to do over there, exported it over into plasticity to get the chamfers and all the roundovers and all the funky stuff done, put it back in to Tinkercad and made the base, the shelf unit and stuff. So I'm working on it.
Okay. Out of curiosity, how much was plasticity last year?
It's 179 or something like that. And then there's Off the Bench he just started using that and got an affiliate link, so he's got like 10% off. So I used his coupon code.
Hey, Richard.
And I got it for like $157. And it's lifetime. You don't have to ever update it if you don't want to.
Well, see,
and
that's
it's offline.
Well, that looks good, Jim.
Why is it upside down? Oh, there we go.
Because it's upside down.
Because it's upside down, dude.
I'm trying to remember what. Hold on. I gotta see what that was. How much was that one? I know it's more than that, but I mean, all kidding aside, it was just, what's the upgrade? Well, I mean, it's more, but it's $250 a year, which is still better than Fusion.
$250 a year?
Yeah.
For Shaper?
Yep.
Plasticity's one time, and if you put that 10% code in, it's $157, which with Michigan taxes, it was $166. And it's lifetime. It's offline. There's no cloud stuff, so anything you do is yours, and nobody can see it.
Well, I may have to get used to plasticity then. Cause, but I will have to say, I'm using the free part of this. You don't have to upgrade to anything. You can just do it for free. But all the images, all the things that you do is low quality when it does. But I mean, where's it at?
Okay. It's your story.
And I'm sticking to it.
You might as well.
Right here. Hold on. This was done. Well, I don't know if you can see the lines on it real good.
Oh, sorry, I'm putting plywood in the laser. I gotta burn another chunk.
Well, I can't get it to blasted. I got my big fat mug in here. But I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I know the printer's got a little bit to do with that, but I mean, and this is just a simple bracket that I made, but it done halfway decent.
Dude, I haven't fired up my 3D printer for weeks. I got 2 brand new spools setting up there. I got grandbabies that want 14-inch dragons. So.
Oh man. Yeah, that thing right there is that's 11. It's 12-hour print just for that part. And then I had somebody wanting for the square like stackers, so you can just pull them up and go. So I made this, and there's side mounts. So you just take the screws out, you pop this over, put the screws back in the wall, and this hangs there, so you can use the square ones. So I got that done. This was 7 hours to print.
Well, Dwayne, do you want that link for that thermal for the printer, for the label maker?
Yeah, I'll get it from you. Somebody.
It's $40.
Well, that ain't bad.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Send it to me through Messenger.
I have a distribution center right over in Nampa, so
I got mine next day.
Yeah, that was weird.
We got them on the same day, didn't we? Because you sent me that link and I ordered it that night.
Yep.
And it came the next day.
Yeah.
Because we have a distribution center down by Detroit somewhere.
Did Jim put you up to that? I just saw your message, Jeremy.
No, I did not.
No, that was all. This one's all me.
I just
Jim was reading off your message. He's like, I got invited to a party. And I'm like, you dirty rotten.
That's funny.
Sucker.
Yep.
Sucker. I got to run in and grab my other hats, and I'll be right back.
That's a likely excuse.
I know. It's all I got. All I come up with.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I meant to message Jack. I figure I will. I meant to message a lot of people. I need to get everything situated. I really need to get something going to where I can put something on my Facebook page and get over the fact that I don't care if people around here knows I run a YouTube channel or not.
I shared it to a bunch of stuff, so hopefully we get some guys coming in. It's not. I'm not running it on my channel because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I'm not really. I got a head cold, and I've been out here all freaking day. So,
well, like I said, this was something I thought. You know what? I don't know if anybody will get on here, but I'm going to goof off and play with StreamYard and all that stuff. And the Richard, where's Richard's laser engraving at?
Yeah. It's your birthday. Of course, we're going to come and hang out with you.
For a minute or so.
I went and picked up a free, to me, Skag. I guess you can consider it a walk behind, but it's got that little thing behind it that you can ride on when you stand up.
One of them commercial landscapers mowers.
Yep. And I didn't realize how heavy that blasted thing was.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Let's take a picture of the piece of plywood and make sure that it's actually on there before I push the go button. Because it's a new piece of plywood, and I can tell you it's different.
Overrated.
That plywood that you got, has it got that funny looking striping to it?
Well, yeah, because it's Menards underlayment. It's 5 mil underlayment that I had for a flooring job, and I'm just using it for my stuff around here because I don't care. But I got some nice 1/4-inch Baltic birch from Creative Cut Supplies, and that stuff's really nice.
I got some of this. It comes from Lowe's.
Yeah, it's the same stuff I got.
Okay, this ain't considered underlayment at Lowe's. This is.
It's not. It's not at Menards, but us in the building industry, we call it underlayment because it's not $47 a sheet.
Well, that's true. That is true. Or anything less. So I'm trying to keep little kids calm at church.
For a 5x5. These 4x8 sheets were like $22 a piece.
Hey, Richard, if you want to keep them calm, just turn the volume up, and I'm sure they'll go to sleep listening to me.
He's home alone. He just needs voices besides the one in his head.
Yeah. But the voices in my head keep me going.
Well, that's true. We have some pretty good conversations.
It wakes me up when I need to be.
Mine sasses back way too much, and I'm done with it.
No, mine don't sass back. Mine don't sass back yet because my daughter's still in the house. So she does enough of that for everybody.
They do get a little spunky in that teenage year, don't they?
Oh yes, and she turns 16 in what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
I'd say nothing.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yep.
Because I got a 14-year-old right now that's doing the same daggum thing.
Yep. She is on fire.
Yep.
Well, it is a Wednesday night, so I probably caught everybody off guard.
I'm sitting here and says, sorry, I'm trying to keep the little kids calm at church. So it must not be a very good sermon if you're watching YouTube during church.
They're probably wrangling kids at like Awanas or something.
Yeah, it could be.
Our Bible school starts next week.
There was we was at Outer Banks, and me and Skylar had went out.
I just had it.
We done something. I don't know what it was. Anyways, we walked into this store, and it's a store called Crumble, and they've got, I don't know, specialty cookies. And I thought, well, I'll bring some back to the house. And this lady comes in there because evidently there's a store down there close to the beach called Wawa, WAWA. And she come in, she had this, she had her shirt on, and Skylar looked at me, I looked at him, I was sitting there, and I said, hey, she works at the Wawa. She looked over at me and she smiled real big. She said, you know what? She said, that's just funny.
Yeah.
She said, your accent. She said, I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot. Gosh,
I guess I'm gonna be up to about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning again, making more or doing some more of these. I can't put no more videos or things up of these because I've got to do 25 of them, and I can't do the same thing over and over again.
You have to do 25 blades?
No, 25 of those coins.
Oh.
Why can't you do 2 at a time?
Because I don't have it set up for 2 at a time.
Why
And
not?
I suggest you
Because I
get
just
it
ain't done it yet.
done.
Wayne.
Yes. I don't worry about it. I ain't put my big girl panties on yet.
Not yet. He said yet.
I'm reading your mind,
I
Jimbo.
wish. I knew where stuff was in this. There it is. Found it.
I'm just really surprised you can read that small a print.
Wrong one. Whoops.
There we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Woohoo! Those come out really well.
I don't know why that's not feeding.
Yep. Yep. If I put that right down on, oh, gosh, you know what? Sometimes it is just better to be lucky than good.
It's always better to be lucky than good.
Oh,
Because if it wasn't for luck, yeah, I probably wouldn't be here right now. All right, if it wasn't for luck, I definitely wouldn't be living the life that I'm living right now. That's faux show.
faux show.
Oh, show. Oh, man. No, I'm trying to get a light box to print, and I finally am making a Crafted Creations light box.
Crafted Creations Lightbox.
Yep. Because
I'm running this 5mm plywood at 1500 millimeters a second at 2 passes at 90%.
you know, going back to the 3D printer thing, I've been watching a couple of guys that posted some of the videos of like apples and oranges right beside each other of the that Creator 5 and the U1. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that Creator 5's standing up to everything like everybody thought it was going to.
No, there's I mean,
which is new. I mean, U1's been out for a little bit longer, and they've had a little bit more playtime with it. And I think FlashForge can get it there, but it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, I've got 2 of the 85Xs, or no, the Adventure 5Ms, the open ones.
Santa, what's happening?
Shanna's in here.
I mean, and they're a good beginner machine, and they got me going, and they're still working, and I don't have any issues with them right now.
Yeah.
That aren't mine, but I got this Cheaty too, and I'm telling you what, I'm not going back to a small printer again.
You should watch your mouth, okay? There'll be no swearing on here. It's a family-oriented channel.
Cheaty,
What
bang, bang.
What are you printing, Santa?
I had all 3 of mine going earlier today.
Come on, warm up.
I am trying my best to decide whether I want to do. Anycubic sent me because I get their emails now that I bought one, and they sent a thing the other day. Oh, I've got a thing of that wood PLA, Santa. I need to start trying it on this one too. I need to do that was.
What lens? What nozzle are you using? Is that a 0.6?
On mine?
No, with the wood PLA, is that a 0.06 or whatever they call it?
The nozzle I've got right now is the I think it's 404. Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah. No, I want to know what he's using.
Oh,
with that wood PLA, because I want to try some of that too, but I want to make sure I have the right. I think I read somewhere or watched it somewhere, not read, where they were having issues with the 0.4.
Oh, okay. What's the difference in it? I thought it was just a color.
Supposedly there's actual wood fibers in it. Yeah, 0.6. That's right.
And dry it good.
Yep. Yeah, there's wood fiber in it. That's why you got to use the bigger nozzle.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then you can sand it and do other stuff with it once it's done.
I didn't know that. Santa, I liked your video the other night. I know it was on that delay and everything, but it's still a good video. I didn't realize there was so many people in North Carolina that does what we do on YouTube. There's quite a few. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that's doing what we do, but it will clog the 0.4. I guess I need to order some 0.6s before I do that. I may try that on my Anchor Make. So I may have some of those for the Anchor Make because I think I had an adjustable or set of those. Santa, and again, dude, I appreciated the meetup. I told Jeremy, who was I talking to the other day? I can't remember who I was talking to. I wish me and you would have done a video while we was down there. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys should have went live.
Yeah, I thought about that. But it's like me and him was talking the other night, sitting on that back porch. I swear, if his wife said, if it wasn't for the fact that all of us got hungry, we probably would have never left the back porch. And it was, dude, Sunday was probably one of the prettiest days we was down there. It was like 72 degrees. It wasn't hot. I mean, it was just really nice. Oh yeah, Santa, we're definitely going to do it next time because I think I'm going to, we try to come back down that way sometime for a long weekend or something. We might try to come down and stay closer to you.
I just pull into his driveway and say, "Where can I set my tent up?"
That's what you're going to do here, probably.
This time of the year here,
Probably.
I'm not. This time of the year here, I'm not setting up no tent.
Why,
We can run an extension cord out there, pop an air conditioner in it for you.
Well, yeah. Do like I used to and sleep on ice bags. Sometimes I still need to sleep on an ice bag.
Yeah.
All right. Retracting, progress, loading, complete. All right. Now, let me go back and see if I can get this blasted thing to start printing. For some reason, I went to print and it was doing the first color. And thanks to Jack, I figured out how to go in and swap the colors for the lighter colors to print first when it's face down like that. Because
I watched that. That was yesterday's, right?
Yeah, me and him had talked about that before, but since he done the video, I went in and done that on this one. I found it on this one, which is all of them are close to the same, especially the Orca side. So I done that, and I'm trying this one, and I'm going to see what happens.
Hey, there's Jack.
What's up, Jack?
About time you showed up, Jack.
Waters, bed, and Beagle. I don't know how. Yeah. We'll see.
That guy in California you're talking about with the glasses. It's I think it's Eric from Valley Forged.
Valley Forge. That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Jack said, hey, and that's how he Valley Forged does his videos all the time. Hey,
Yep.
Welcome back to another Valley Forged.
Boy, I don't like that.
By the way, if anybody's here hasn't seen his videos, he's pretty good. Go watch him. He does the wallets.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff,
I love watching these videos.
Yeah, he's got good stuff.
And the way he does some of his leather stuff, I've got some of his laser things because, I mean, in all honesty, there ain't so many ways you can do a wallet. And the way he does his, it's kind of simple. And it's easy to get.
Can you put the chat up on the screen?
Yes. Where did that go?
Well, of course it does.
Jack said he was watching 3 other streams.
Where's the? All right, you're gonna have to help me remember where's the chat. There it is.
Up at the
There you go.
I only got 2 eyes, Jack, and both of them are crossed so hard they're looking at the backside of my head because I'm doing all this stuff and it's 9 o'clock and I'm ready to go in the house.
3 other strings. Thank you, Santa.
Jack,
I
did you
didn't.
ever figure out the giveaway for StreamYard yet? I know you're talking about that.
I got to do that too.
All right, let me go.
Because
Let me show you.
I need to do something to where we can go in. Let me know and I'll pull you up. I need to do something so I can build up my subscriber. And I think I'm going to do, like, when I get to 100 subscribers, do a giveaway. Hey, Jack, and thank you again for helping me with that. I found that sequence on your video, watching it on doing the lighter colors first. I'm getting ready to start printing a box or light box.
All right, it's up.
Okay.
All right, so right here, just go to StreamYard.com/giveaway, and it's
Okay.
there. Then while you're in here, you choose a live stream. So whatever your name of this one is, birthday hangout. And
Yeah.
then once you do that, you put whatever words you want that everybody has to type in. Then you hit start collecting comments, and then you put a timer up or something, and when the time is up, you just hit the button and it goes and it picks them.
Okay.
I have it in my favorites, so I can just open up a new tab up in my browser and then just click on it and flip it open real quick.
Yeah, that's easy enough. I need to do that. So it's at StreamYard.com/giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make sure. Oh well, I ain't got my settings set, so that's why I'm doing it. Right.
Santa, I was watching it and it almost sounded like he was trying to listen to it through his YouTube. I don't know if that's the case. It probably wasn't, but that's what it sounded like because the delay was the exact same as coming through the YouTube. There's like a 10 or 15 second delay from what we say to when people get to hear it. And to me, it sounded like he was listening to it through YouTube because I could hear you talking and then I could hear him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what he was doing it because maybe he couldn't figure out sound on his end for some reason. I don't know.
That's what it sounded like because me and you've done that a couple of times before.
Yeah.
And I've had to restart.
Well, no, I mean, he had YouTube open
Oh,
and
so
it
was bouncing off each other.
Yeah, because he was watching. It sounded like to me he was watching the stream on YouTube so he could hear Santa talk.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know I have had the YouTube channel up when we've been on before, but I always keep it muted.
Yeah.
So there's no back. No, going back to what I was talking about a few minutes ago, Anchormate, good Lord, Anycubic has got a deal going right now. They've got their S1 Max with the AMS for $7.99. You don't know how bad I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want one of the U1s, but I kind of want one that's got a 350 by 350 build plate. Or work plate.
More.
Yeah. Hey, Santa, did you let me know if you did you try any of those settings on those for the saw blade?
The Cheetah Max 4 is a 390 by 390.
Yep. But I've heard a lot of people not talk about good things about the Cheetah 4.
I've watched a bunch of those too, but then I've watched 4 people who have print farms talk about it and said that once you get things dialed in, it's like best machine they've used. So
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the 4. I'm sorry, it was the 3. The Cheedy Max 3.
Is there a Max 3?
Yep, because there was a lady here. Well, I think it was a lady that had it. At least it was for sale.
Oh, the X Max 3.
Yep, and it was. But they said the biggest problem with that one is the heating element for the bed, and there is a company that makes an all billet bed for that fixes all of that. And even if you had, like, the way she had that one priced, it didn't have but like 3 or 4 hours on it, I think. And I think you was going to be able to buy it for less than $300.
Yeah, they're all over eBay and Marketplace right now for cheap.
And hey, Kevin, what's up, Bubba? So I don't know.
Kevin?
I've been trying to figure out. I want, like I said, I want that bigger build plate just for the fact that I want to do some stuff for more outside stuff, like some birdhouses. There was a guy set up one day at one of the craft shows I had done last year. Yeah, it was, I don't know. It was like, it was still warm out, decently warm outside, I guess, but it was getting into fall. And they had he done a few birdhouses, but they were small. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just want to be, I've seen those that you can do that's like yay tall, and I'd like to try some of those. And then that one would be a good print. I know it would cost more, but I think that one will be a good print to do and try the PCTG out of.
I'm trying to find you guys' pages, and there it is.
Well, Kevin, I'm glad you got to come in, Bubba.
Give you guys the thumbs ups on them.
Is Mr. Kevin Habecker here?
He sure is.
He showed me. Oh, Kevin. I'm pulling my hair out, trying to figure out why I'm melting my freaking patches.
Okay. Now I know why. You're thinking too hard.
Well, it's a very rare occasion that I think at all.
Here's the thing. It's not smoke coming from. Never mind.
Oh, Jeremy, that's something I forgot to show you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, it's not a saw blade or anything. Oh, well, there is one saw blade. I sent a picture of it to Santa. Well.
Oh, yeah, you did show me that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I sent a picture of it to a buddy of mine. He is like, that thing turned out awesome. Why?
Santa says he smells smoke, needs to check the house. Uh-oh.
Santa, I know that smoke's not filtering in all the way from Idaho. It could be filtering in from up here, but
it could
anyways,
be.
I'm going to take it big.
It could be filtering in from here. I'm telling you what, I walked outside. It looked like somebody's got a bonfire going behind my shop.
I was playing with Shaper the other day to see, just get used to playing with and making the shapes and stuff. Where'd you go?
You talking to me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I was checking on my burn. Blade rack?
Full design for my blade racks.
Nice.
I mean, granted, it's not the ones where I just want a place to store the blades before, because it takes up too much room to put the clock mechanisms in them and everything. So
yeah.
If I've got this to store them, I made this on there, and I'm going to tell you what, like I said, it made me feel it made me feel smart. And if I can get to where I can do stuff like that in plasticity that easy, I'd almost be worth it. But and that's at Burnt Titanium from
Hobby Lobby.
Yep.
I think I got a roll of that. I haven't even gotten those last 2 rolls out and played with them yet.
Honestly, Jim, I think that color right there would make some awful good fishing lures, because that's what it reminds me of. Some of the jellies.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Going from my channel. Jack in the shop. Jack, me and you're going to have to get together and eat sometime.
Oh, Dwayne. Now, you know what Jack's going to do? Oh, speaking of eating, I just pulled like a freaking Tyrannosaurus rack off the smoker. And then I had a smoked cheesecake.
Oh, man, that actually does sound pretty good.
Not me. I'm throwing me a pterodactyl on the rotisserie, man.
No, I was talking about the smoked cheesecake.
Oh.
Dude, I used to watch this cat on PBS, Kenneth Reichland, right? Barbecue.
That sounds familiar.
Barbecue.
Yes.
He made an authentic cheesecake and put it in the smoker, the one that has the little round pucks.
Yep.
Right? He cooked it in the smoker with maple, and then on one of the barbecues, he made a caramel sauce. He pulled that freaking cheesecake out of there, and it was this lovely golden brown. And then he smeared it with caramel, which, if it's a good cheesecake, that's like putting ketchup on a steak. Okay,
we gotta block this guy in chat, Dwayne. We got a bot in chat. He's talking about porterhouses.
See, I told you, Dwayne. Jack does that. He does that just to be mean to me.
Talking about
you can keep your yard pimp, dude. I'm not a chicken dude.
Old.
Oh, listen, we did pork steaks and we did barbecue chicken and smash burgers this week. So,
oh, I love some smash burgers. Anything smoked on a grill is good. Just about it. What was that Cajun guy's name? You could barely understand what he was saying.
Yeah, you got to put some onion in there.
Yes.
Gosh, what was his name?
When I was 12
Justin.
years old. Yep, Justin. When I was like 12, 13 years old, me and my mama used to sit down and watch him about every week. And I would get a crack. Now, he actually done, and if I can remember it, I think my mom's we wrote it down, the recipe down somewhere. But I think I was like 8, 10 years old when we was watching him one weekend, and we had went and stayed at the camper the following weekend. We had a place down on the river, and we had caught catfish and cleaned them up. They was about 8, 10 inches long. Cleaned them up and got one of the pulled when you used to get the bread rolls out of the little aluminum pans. It's about yay thick, about 9 by 12, somewhere around in there. We took one of those, put the catfish in it, and then he had we mixed up one of his recipes. It had some kind of, I'm assuming it was a tomato sauce and all kinds of stuff in it with all the seasons. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, cooked over an open flame with wrapped in aluminum foil, that was some of the best catfish I think I've ever eaten in my life. Smoked cheesecake. Now, some buddies of mine's turned me on to taking and putting. I use that Killer Hogs hot season. you can buy it at Walmart, but I usually buy a couple of things from his website. But it's the hot version, and take it and sprinkle it over the Greg, you're never late. I know Jim might think you're just whatever, but you're never late.
No. In fact, he's earlier to this one than he is to ours.
Well, but
hi, Greg.
With all being said, we're kind of late in general.
Well, yeah. Come back into Justin Wilson.
I guarantee.
I
guarantee. Yep.
Yeah, his food was. I would love to got a hold of some of his food.
Yes. But now going back to the whole smoking, anyways, buddies
Greg
turned me on to smoking. Take a 8-ounce block of cream cheese and cover all the sides with the barbecue seasoning. And dude, that dipped in, like, take whatever your favorite chip is, or like I use Triscuits or whatever, something like that, and dip those. Oh my Lord, that's good. Greg, yes, you are here.
I have got to get that figured out. Dang it.
I'm a chocolate chip cookie, oatmeal raisin, and like banana bread brownie guy.
Jim, did you change your settings?
I like pies too.
Did you change your settings?
Yeah, I'm still blowing the edges off though.
Santa,
what are you using? The 30 watt or the 20?
I'm using my 30.
1800 and 2 passes. That's what I do it.
Santa, do you do hat patches? I know on that 60 watt Galba or the gantry back there, Reese's cups. I have diabetes.
Yes, sir.
Well, my kids went to Walmart today and got me some of my favorite. I like the Mr. Good bars.
Boys, that's a pretty darn good looking hat right there.
I like that hat.
Oh yeah.
That should get me an order for a few anyway.
Yeah. Santa, I was talking about the hat patches on mine, like that black to silver carbon fiber from Lone Star. I run it at 500 at 20 power, 1 pass, and it makes it so clean and pretty. You want to come say hi?
I'll come say hi.
Uh-oh, the rowdy one's out here.
Yep, the sassy mouth one.
Time to go.
She's getting ready to go back to the beach with one of her friends. Oh, you want to say hi to Santa?
Yes.
He's on here. He said hey.
Hi.
Santa, you missed it. I had Millie on the she came in here and crawled on my lap a little while ago.
Did you get Brandon's comment there, Jim, about his email?
Yes.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, I did, sir. And in fact, I ordered coins when I got home.
Now go on,
because my son wants me to design some coins for his knife business. And I'm hoping that I get about an hour of Patrick's time sometime this weekend. And he's going to show me how to do the depth map stuff. So
yeah, Santa, she had a blast at the beach. Yeah, I need to do more of the depth map. I need to get with Ryan, the one we was helping get that one set up the other day.
Yes, Santa, your hat is on its way.
he called me, and I was sitting there with him. I was trying to get him I didn't see the design that he had, but I need to get back with him because I gave him some settings that I think might work for him. I don't know if it did or not. And I need to get with him to see if him. What's his wife's name? I can't remember. Ryan's.
This is your story.
Ryan's. You're the one that got us in talking to him.
Yeah,
we
you're the
helped
one
him?
that helped
The
him
one-
set up his 60 watt.
Yeah. Remember? The one he got from Rich.
Chrome Knives.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of which, go over to their Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. Ryan is giving away a
Yes.
3-knife set. He's giving away his Briskatana. I think
I
small
think it's what
chopper.
you get entered with a $25 ticket.
$25 ticket for 3 different knives.
Yep. I've been meaning to go back over there and sign up for that one.
Yeah, I got to go do that.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey, Jeremy, how far is that farmer's market away from you?
14 miles.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, it's just in the
I
town.
think I'm on once I get some more stuff, I'm wanting to do kind of like what Clack was talking about on his one of his videos the other day. It may have been one, I don't know. It was playing in the background. I can't remember which one it bounced to, but where his idea of sticking like $5 to $15 items, I'm thinking, around here I can anything around that the $5 to the $25 mark usually sells pretty good.
Them stinking leather wallets from Great Lakes Laser Supply, right here with the little push button, pop them up right there. I engrave these things and sell them for $45 a piece, and they just fly off my table. I don't have any right now, and I'm upset about it because the ones that I want weren't in stock.
How much are those to buy them for?
$12 a piece.
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
That, I've got a bunch. I'm getting ready to do a bunch of the hat clips.
Dude, I can't give those things away. Nobody around here wants a hat clip.
Because they're not
I got
cool.
a whole pile of them over there. Nobody even wants one.
All right, Dwayne, what did you say? The speed of 500?
No, no. That's on my 60 watt Galvo. I mean gantry.
Well, now that don't help me out at all.
I was talking to Santa. He's got mine.
Are you trying to do hat patch speeds for 30 watt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Black to silver.
I'm not a diode, man. I'm not lucky enough to have a diode. Well, I've got a diode, but I want one like one of the enclosed ones.
Lightburn is locked up and it won't let me close it out.
I got 2 of them.
I would like to try out one of the alien cells. So if I can get my channel big enough, maybe, because my wife's not going to let me buy anything for a very long time.
I will tell you this. I'm using it right now. I've been using it all day. Their software
sucks
the bottom of a septic tank. That bad. I hate their software. I design everything Lightburn, put it over there, and then even today, it started to engrave when there was no engraving. I had to back out of it, and it had multi or something going on over here, and I looked and I zoomed out, and there was nothing there, and I zoomed back in, unclicked it, ungrouped it, grouped it back, finally got it back to where it would just cut. Their software's trash, but the machine is a beast with 60 watts cutting. I'm cutting 1,500 millimeters a second with 5 millimeter plywood, 2 passes in it at 90% power, and it's just blasted through it.
I'm trying to think. Millimeters a second. I guess that's what I'm running in mine. Mine is
25. If you're doing the other one, it's 25.
You talking, Jim?
No, 25 millimeters a minute. If you're doing CO2 speed.
Mine's not a minute. I don't think mine's set up for a minute.
I changed everything over to millimeters a second because that's what I'm used to running.
Freaking communist.
Well, anyways, I took and I don't know. I want to do that, but honestly speaking, though, I would like to contact. Yeah, Jack. That's what I do on mine. My 60 watt. I do millimeters a second. Kevin, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. That's mine.
Okay, Jim, I'm reloading Lightburn. Let me help you with some settings.
The yeah, Jack. I don't think millimeters a second work on the CNC. Somebody be snapping some bits pretty quick.
All right, 18,000 speed, 25 power. .08 or
18,000?
18,000 at 25%
On a cut?
No, that's on the engrave.
Oh, dude, my engrave is dialed.
Oh,
I'm trying to get my cut because I keep blowing the edges out.
I think I told you wrong. It's 1,500 with 100 power and 2 passes to cut on my 30 watt.
With how much power?
100%.
No, I'm trying to stop blowing the edges out.
I don't have that problem. Look at.
Man.
All right, I'll try it. 1,500.
I think mine. I can't remember what. I think the leather. Well, I don't know. It don't have nothing to do with it.
Hold on, you're running 1,500 at 100% in 3 passes
2
on 2 passes on leatherette.
Yeah, it's because it's going so fast it won't cut through the backside of the paper.
Okay.
What are you running?
Well, and the speed.
I might be doing it wrong.
Well, the speed keeps it from.
Probably. I usually do.
I said I'm probably doing it wrong, but that's what I
That's
do, and it seems to work.
All right, I'm gonna run it. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna run it, and I'll see.
Now, take into consideration the elevation and how much more older you are than me, and how bad my back hurts right now, and then we'll figure it out together.
Wow. Okay then.
What?
That was awful much for my intake.
Oh,
If it works,
probably plastic like a freaking Vortex. Training in the brain, Kevin. Millimeters per second is what I had on the fiber laser.
Yeah.
For probably 3 years before I even had a diode or any other kind of a laser. That's all I had was my fiber laser. So it's in my head.
That's all. That's what I use in all of mine. So I don't even go anywhere else.
And this was set up with millimeters a second as well when I got it. That's how it is. So
All right, I'm going to send you a picture.
okay, Richard says he is a 20 watt and he uses 55 power and 7 millimeters a minute, maybe not second, with air assist to cut mine out. Yeah, the air assist is on mine too.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's the problem. Is I'm running my air assist on that cut, and it's blowing the edges out.
I'm running my air assist when I cut.
Yeah, I always run it on mine because it blows everything out of the cut, especially all that glue.
All right. Let's see. Stop focusing on everything else and just focus on what I'm trying to do.
No, can't.
Well,
It's impossible.
I appreciate everybody stepping in on my goofy hangout birthday thing.
Yeah.
Got
Man,
nothing better to do, brother.
I am running the gold PLA, and it's laying down the first layer of the lettering, or not the lettering. I don't know what it's laying down right now. I don't know. It's laying down something, and you can hardly see it. So I don't know if this is going to work out good or not. I'm going to let it do the first couple of layers and see what it looks like. I may have
That is a leatherette issue. That is not your cut setting. Is it doing that on every piece?
Yeah.
That looks like a leatherette separation issue. I mean, you can clearly see it go all the way down the whole line.
Well, I didn't blow the glue off the cut line this time.
Every one of these has been cut that same thing, and there is none of that separation in here.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Let me.
Sorry, little buddy. Okay, I got to go back into my camera program and reset my camera now because the leatherette grabbed it in one of the holes and pulled it off my monitor. Hey,
Oy vey! Jack, what you been working on? You doing more print? You doing well? I know your U1's running day in, day out.
I think Jack has. I think he has a problem.
there we go.
No, he's just trying to pay that U1 off.
With that new printer.
Greg, he's the young little whippersnapper in the group. He just turned 50.
Right there is the mine.
All right, I'm going to go back. I'm going to run my cut.
But like I said, it's a completely different ball game for me. Jack, is your CO2 gantry, is it a 60 or is it bigger?
Jack, you're the only one that I've seen a video on doing that's paid for one. Everybody else has had one sent to them for a video.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can get Anycubic to send my goofy low numbered
But
one.
I've paid for all of my 3D printers too. So
Well, I paid
one.
for everything I've got. So I mean, I would just really like to try and do something with one of those Macs. I don't know. It's just the fact of having a 350 by 350 by 350 build area. I think that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done digging around with that.
Which pat are you doing the keychains or are you just doing the hat patches?
I already did the keychain.
Oh, okay.
I already did the keychain. Got the keychain done. I delivered the ones that I did over the weekend, and customer absolutely loved it and said, I should have had you make 11. And I said, well, I know a guy. So I just made her an extra one.
Santa, I think you're right. I think Jack has figured out how to clone himself. So he has somebody go to work for him, and then he's got all of his other machines doing. And matter of fact, Jack, did you show me one of the things you done in a piece of that wood that had your face on it? That was pretty cool. And then he told me his wife wasn't going to allow him to hang that up in the house.
That's just rude. Oh, for crying out loud, Greg.
Jim, did you send me that You sent me your address in a messenger, or was it on an email?
I don't remember, Dwayne.
I don't either. I turned 50 today. My memory's losing its percentage.
I'm 62, pal.
So
62.
I'm just
I've
trying to
been-
catch up with you.
I have been in crawlers half my career with open cans of glue. Why do you think I wear slip-on shoes?
That's pretty good.
What do you think, Greg? Do you like it, Greg? I like it. It comes out clean.
Can't get Greg. Greg's not being loud enough.
Jack, what's the build work area on that U1?
Well, that patch ain't coming off. Maybe I'm just stressing out. Maybe just because I caught looking at it.
Yeah,
What?
stop doing that.
270. Okay. I don't know. Like I said,
That's what the Cheaty 2 is. The Cheaty 2 is 270.
yeah.
Cheaty, cheaty,
Oh.
cheaty.
Like I said, it ain't really.
Bang,
I mean,
bang.
the U1. I mean, doing what Jack's been doing with all his, dude, it prints great. I mean, I mean,
How
it
the
would
heck
be
did it become 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Dude, it's 9:44 here. I'm been like past my bedtime for over an hour now.
Oh my gosh! All you're gonna do is go lay
Yeah,
in
but
bed.
come on,
Cheeto
Jeremy,
watch-
you're spending it with my birthday.
Yeah, but it's your.
I'll have to pay you back. I'll have to pay you back somehow.
Oh no! You
I
don't
gotta
get
pay
anything
you
to
back
say like
somehow.
that.
What'd you do now?
Thanks, Kevin.
No, the hat
Thanks,
looks good. I
Greg.
love that patch. Didn't you say you
Yeah.
had 3 of those hats sold?
Yes. So those 3 will go in the morning, and they will be delivered to him tomorrow. Then he's going to give one to his boss, and then he's got another guy that he works with that wanted the snapback. So I'm going to have to go to Lone Star tonight and buy 2 more sheets of black to silver. So
Well, wait a minute. That's in Texas. You going to be back in time to go to work tomorrow?
well,
All right, now Kevin, you got to give him just a little bit of credit, because how many in the generation that's going on in the past 30 years is looking at the point of you walk into a shoe store, how many of those are all slip-ons? How many people wears the Skechers you just step in?
no.
I don't, but
Hold on. Greg,
645.
I'm thinking this is a trick question, Greg. I don't know what happens. Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to acknowledge you, Greg.
Come on now.
I'm not even going to acknowledge you, Greg. I'm not.
Yeah, but Santa, our excuses right now is we're old enough that we can get by with it because we don't like bending over.
Wait, what's the deal? What's going on July 16th? I missed something.
Oh, Greg's just giving me a gentle reminder that he retires July 16th.
Oh, ain't Greg so lucky? Hey, Greg, what's your retirement present going to be? I think Jack mentioned you need to get a 3D printer for yourself. Ain't that right,
Well,
or is
I
it
heard he
expensive?
was going to be on our shows on time for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too.
Wait a minute. Did you send Greg a camera?
No.
I'll have to send Greg a camera
Yeah. And a mic.
and a mic or a Steve. I don't know.
Bob.
Maybe Bob.
Daryl. Well,
Bob.
Daryl. We got to send him a Daryl.
Daryl,
A B.O.B.
I miss that show. What happened to all the good 30-minute sitcoms?
They got old and died.
That's
The
true.
left- the feeling police couldn't
Yeah,
take
the
it.
That is true.
liberalatis got them.
Okay. Honestly speaking, how many out there knows how bad the Jeffersons would set everybody off right now?
Oh, dude. All in the Family, Jefferson.
Nope, Dwayne, because they are people of color.
That don't matter.
It would be okay. Now,
yeah, no.
We can take it around the corner and go to Archie.
Yeah.
Archie Bunker.
Yeah. Oh, now Archie. Yeah. Now
Archie Bunker would make people's heads pop.
Did you ever see the episode that had Archie Bunker and Mr. Jefferson on it at the same time?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
It was towards the end of Archie Bunker and George's him and his wife was on the show at the same time. It was hilarious. Oh, that was one of the best shows. It was towards the very end of the show, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, we were talking about shows from back in the day of what they would be like right now, and Blazing Saddles. It would show the sheriff writing in, and then it'd go the end.
Yeah. Oh no!
I love.
I don't care who you are. If you can't laugh at Blazing Saddles, something's wrong.
Oh,
dude, that was a freaking hilarious movie.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you what. I watched a movie last night, and any movie that you just about watch anymore, you have to get past the fact of language because there ain't. You can't even watch a Disney movie hardly anymore. It don't have language in it.
Yep.
But there is a movie that come out, and you can look it up and watch the things. Oh, I loved Andy Griffith as Santa. But it was called The Last Stand of Ellen Cole. I saw somebody's comment on YouTube. It was on a YouTube short, I think, about that movie. And honestly speaking, I think that was John Wick's grandma.
Say no more.
And she carries a oxygen tank.
Awesome.
It was awesome. It's honestly, it is a B-rated movie, but it is flipping hilarious. It was crazy.
I like
right
watching
the
disaster movies.
The background when I'm doing stuff here in the house, or like the sounds coming through from the other room while I'm in here working, I've got Gunsmoke playing, and that was even before my time.
My favorite show, I would sprint when I got off the bus to make it home in time for Wild Wild West.
I can't stand westerns. I'm just different.
You never watched Wild Wild West?
Yeah, that was awesome.
They're Secret Service.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That was some of the first Secret Service.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
That, and did y'all ever watch Riptide?
Yes.
I loved Riptide. That was hilarious. Riptide, you had of course you had Knight Rider, and you had A-Team, and
Airwolf was my favorite.
Airwolf. What were some of the other ones?
Oh, well, it was religion to watch MASH and Cheers and
I like Cheers.
Yep.
I was never really a
Frasier.
big MASH
And
fan.
the show that I missed most, and I went back and started watching some old ones, I think on Tubi or something, was WKRP in Cincinnati, whatever that radio show was. Oh my gosh!
Where they dropped the turkeys.
Yeah, I just saw that when I showed my son that one on YouTube the other night. They
What was the one that had Flo at Mel's Diner? What was the name of that one?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Alice and
Three's Company was okay, too. That was a pretty funny show.
that wasn't bad. I like John Ritter. He was always a good actor. Santa, did you ever watch Hatari? That was one of my favorite John Wayne movies, was Hatari.
Exactly, Santa. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They do if you're shooting at them.
Oh, the humanity. Santa. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I watched mine and my oldest daughter's favorite John Wayne movie, and it's McClintock.
I ain't watched that in years.
Oh my gosh, that one just makes me howl.
Uh,
I cut your pigtail off. You won't make it to heaven.
what was now when it comes to westerns, that one that had Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall, what was the name of it? Ginger and Marianne. There you go.
Marianne. Marianne. Hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, Mel's Diner. That's
Mel's
the one.
Diner. That was it.
Marianne, hands down.
What was that western that had Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall in it? When Kevin Costner walks up there and he looks at that gunman that he's sitting there, he said, "Was you the one that killed my friend?" And just, yep. What are you gonna do about it? Boom! Shoots him right between the eyes. I was like, and Robert Duvall sitting over there to the side, like, okay, and he just starts shooting.
Santa, I'm the same way with Monty Python and the Holy Grail movie. Word
Oh
for
my
word.
gosh. Yes.
Like front to back, back to front, middle parts twice. It's by far my favorite funny movie.
Which one?
Yep.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I watched that one when I was little, and it was that I don't remember. I remember it a little bit, but not much.
Oh my gosh. Dwayne, you've lived a sheltered life.
What?
You have got to watch The Holy Grail.
Okay, so that there's a question to get into West Michigan Makers Guild. There's a question from that movie that you have to answer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
The Flying Circus on TV.
Yeah, my son and I just went through and watched like The Argument, The Ministry of Silly Walks, The Dead Parrot, and I think there was another one that we watched the other night.
Oh no!
All
Well,
right.
I
Greg
don't know.
Wilson.
I don't know if it's boredom or it's just the fact of background music. But well, actually, I play it a lot at night when I'm trying to go to sleep and I can't sleep. What is the painter?
Bob
Bob Ross.
Ross.
Bob Ross.
Happy little accidents.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, so it's tripping down the stairs. Go away.
I can tell you right now. And have you ever watched his son?
Yeah.
Identical.
Yeah. He said his son is better at doing, what was it, mountains?
Yeah.
Than he was.
I don't know.
With a putty knife.
Yes,
Yeah, with
all of
How,
it was,
how do you freaking do trees and mountains with a putty knife?
and it was great. I would love to have one of his pieces of work.
I do. I
Happy
think
trees.
no.
Happy trees. That's right. Happy trees.
Happy little trees.
Happy trees.
Little trees.
Happy mistakes.
All right, Greg Wilson. Jeannie or Samantha?
Oh, dude, that one's tough.
Wednesday.
Huh?
Jeannie, hands down.
I don't know. Samantha, that was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was
I know the
tough.
I Dream of Jeannie stuff, but what's Samantha?
Off of
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Oh no, we never watched
The
that.
original Bewitched. That was that right there was the top. Well, I agree with you. Probably.
Well, it could be pretty tough for Greg because I think he might like Samantha's mom.
No, Jenny's mom's got it going on.
That's right.
What?
Yeah. You're right. Jenny's mom does got it going on.
Okay, now it's a little bit newer, but what about Spaceballs?
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
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 You
The ships
can't.
are herpes.
That's going to be probably one of my favorite as a kid growing up.
Yep. I love Spaceballs.
Everybody
I can't
loves
wait
Star.
for the Spaceballs, the new one coming out.
Yeah. I wonder how that's going to be, though.
It's probably
They're
not
gonna-
going to be as funny.
It,
I mean,
it,
It's Hollywood. They're going to screw it up.
it
Yeah.
can't be because there's nothing. You cannot have a movie now that had.
See,
that could
Kevin
top,
knows. Kevin knows.
what's his
Kevin
face?
knows.
I'm surrounded by a-holes. Secret thought goes through my head every once in a while when I walk in the house.
The guy
My
that,
kids. No, I'm kidding.
if I'm not mistaken, the guy that played him, Dark Helmet, did he pass away?
No,
Dana. No, that's not Dana.
he's in the new movie. He's directing in it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, now I'm sorry, but Mel Brooks to me is one of those right there.
Oh
that you would
my
put along with
gosh.
Archie Bunker and everybody else. There's no way you can have
Oh no.
them doing the stuff that them boys done.
Nope.
Even Johnny Carson. That I love going back and watching the clips of Johnny Carson with Rodney
Oh
Dangerfield
my gosh.
and all of them. Oh, you can't. There's no way that would not be allowed to be on TV. That would be
Mm.
that would be
Mel Brooks is the human definition of a honeybag.
speed.
He did not care. Agent 99, yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay, yeah, Rick Moranis. I'm not
Rick
sure
Moranis,
if he's
yep.
in it or not. Is he?
I-
I was thinking of Mel Brooks as
No.
the Yoda thing.
one.
I don't know if Rick Moranis is in it. I forgot what else.
No,
brains.
he has to be. Oh well, no, I guess he is still alive because I think they just got done doing a new version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh wow.
Okay, the
because
first
Hollywood
one
has
was
ran
good.
out of ideas.
All them other movies that they made after that was dumb.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, Jeremy. The only Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was the best one.
And the first Home Alone was good. The other ones weren't. Yeah, the second one was okay. It wasn't as good.
Fifth Element. I love the Fifth Element.
Fifth, I just watched that a couple weeks ago. Yes,
Wow.
Rick Moranis will reprise his role as Dark Helmet.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hard one to take out of that one. But now you
Another
take
one of my favorite movies is oh gosh darn it. The gerbil just fell off the wheel. Princess Bride.
yep,
Yes.
I love
My
that
family
movie.
watches that twice a year.
I love that movie.
We are gathered here
Yep.
for love, true love. My boss's daughter, she just got married a couple years back, and her fiance's brother did their wedding, and he did the vows in the priest's voice.
That would have been awesome.
Kenny said
Get
he
Smart.
about fell
Yeah.
over. Oh, I loved Get Smart.
Yep.
Is that Get Smart? There's another one. What is that? I'm thinking there's another
Just the
one.
gerbil. Just the gerbil, Greg. He got caught between the wheel and the wall. He's all right.
Oh, I can't think of there's all the spoof movies too. From all of those.
Yeah.
Like Hot Shots and all them movies.
Yeah.
Those are Airplane.
I liked
Stop calling me Roger.
I liked Airplane 1. After that, wasn't a fan. The first one I loved. Then you got The Naked Gun.
Yep.
Leslie Nielsen, you'll never have another.
No.
I mean, he's another one that's one of a kind. I mean, you take all the Leslie Nielsen's, Rodney Dangerfields, whether you liked him or not, Richard Pryor, I loved him in movies.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then what was that one that he done? It was back in the 40s with Eddie Murphy, where they were gangsters. It was a comedy. I just
Keep your
watched
eye out,
it.
kid.
I just watched it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't
Oh,
remember.
Chevy Chase movies. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
all the
Chevy
National
Chase,
Lampoons.
Oh, now you're not going to beat the golfing movie,
Caddyshack.
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 That is probably one of my all-time favorite.
That's a good movie.
I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it with one word. Porky's.
Well, two different kinds of movies. Now,
Yeah.
I have to say I like Caddyshack better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Porky's.
You probably don't want it.
Porky's one was hilarious.
Oh, I had to go back to the movie house 3 times because I was laughing so hard. With the sketch artist, you know that scene.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Police Academy
Where they're
movies.
sitting
They're
in
not
the
going to
office.
do Police Academy stuff again either. Not these days.
Police Academy, yes.
But Steve Guttenberg, if I'm not mistaken, they said they were trying to get everything together to do another Police Academy.
Really?
Yes.
Do they not know history of horrible movies?
That's the whole thing. Any of these movies that you try to
Independence
bring
Day
back,
sucked. The second one.
Oh, the first one I like. The second one, no.
Yeah. I mean, every time they try to reboot a movie and do it again, it's just so dumb.
You know, you couldn't have a part 2 to like Fifth Element. There's just a lot of those you cannot.
There's very few movies that they've been able to do that with. And that
Greg, where's our popcorn?
All the Indiana Jones ones.
Oh,
there was only one Indiana Jones that I really didn't like. But the Bourne series.
Yes, the Bourne Identity stuff. Yeah.
I have the whole lot. One of these days when it's snowing outside and it's cold, I'm gonna
okay. Now, any of this, you cannot say that you can't have. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's hands down. It will always be a Christmas movie, especially the first one. Now, I even like them. Well, all those they had different aspects to them, but all of those Die Hard movies had. If it didn't have Bruce Willis in it, though, they wouldn't have been what they are.
What was the other one? There's another cop movie with Danny Glover.
With Mel Gibson. They're actually doing another one of those.
Them ones.
Lethal Weapon.
Gibson.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Die Hard, Lethal Weapon. Those were some good movies too.
They're doing they're actually coming out with a 5.
Them boys are gonna be on oxygen tanks and walkers.
But now I'm gonna have to say one thing. The one thing that has surprised me more than anything is
they're gonna have a pressure bomb on his bedpan.
How Mel Gibson and now whether you like all of them or not, I loved what Stallone done with the Expendables movies.
Yes, except the last one.
I liked the last one. I didn't like the one. What was this?
Wait, the last one, is that the one with all the young guns in it?
Yes.
The one before that, I think, was the one.
The second one I didn't like.
Geriatric
lethal weapon.
there was one movie that came out of Hollywood that was a good one-time movie, and the sequel sucked, and that was Red. Retired, Extremely Dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red was.
I
agree with you. The first one was great. The second one
had one foul word in it, and it was perfectly placed.
But now you put Bruce Willis and what is his name? You had Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, and not Red. What was Malkovich?
Malkovich, yep.
Malkovich
always
he's
played
hilarious.
He's always played
Johnny English.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But now Jack was talking about one of the Real Geniuses. That was a good one. I like that one too.
So I guess we're done talking about lasers and 3D printers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but how many times do you get to reminisce about movies that people actually know what you're talking about?
Well, it's
I can't have this conversation with my kids. They look at me like I'm stupid.
well.
There's
You see
one
our
movie that I watch
you
once or
see our
twice a
list
year. and
that's
it's
in here, right?
Guns of Navarone. That is my by far
The Guns of
probably
Navarone.
one of my favorite movies. Most
There's
favorite
another-
movies. I
there's
watch that at
another,
least twice a year.
What's the John Wayne movie where he's on that island? He runs what is it? It's not a fight movie or anything like that, but it's a kind of a Hawaiian type movie. That was a good one.
The have Mel doing some 3D printing and laser work. Greg,
think-
you can't watch and drink at the same time. It's not
Yeah,
healthy.
I think Greg's drinking and texting again.
Is he drinking the butter from the popcorn?
He might be. Might be.
Anna, you're right. That's
Yeah.
true. I
Hey,
never-
Greg, do you got any dirt tracks down by your place? I have.
I've got-
I'm itching. I'm itching
Oh.
to go
I've
to
got-
a outlaw race.
I've got 1, 2.
We got dirt track by my house.
Yep, I've got one about 25 minutes away from here. 20 minutes.
Oh, I've been
I'll have to look
watching.
at the schedule and see if they're racing there anymore.
When are you coming out, Jim?
August.
Okay. Well, I know you're just coming to Germany's. That's still a long ways from us, but I was just
Yeah.
curious when you're coming. Oh, when are you going to Florida?
I think in February. I've got to call my brother-in-law and talk to him about it and get that set up.
Cool.
Well, I was hoping to get everything set up to where me and Skylar could fly out to Emmett. I would really like to drive, but after that 6-hour drive in the Jeep the other day, I don't know if I'm going to handle that or not.
No, that's 30 plus hours, dude.
Well, I'm looking at a week and a half. It may be next year. I want
Of course,
me and Skylar. I want me
you're
and
old
Skylar.
now.
Oh yeah, I'm.
You're old now, so you know
That
you
was
might-
that was just about one of those times for a well placed word. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, I want me and Skylar to take a father son trip and just drive. Go.
You
cross
are
country.
you and the boy are more than welcome. You have a
And
place to stay.
I would love to, because I would like to be able to swing up, come by Jeremy's, visit him for a little bit one day, and then head that way, because I want to travel the northern part of the country. I could care less about going lower. Well, the only thing I'd like to do with that is I'd like to drive through and possibly see Clack and Rich if I had time to come back around that way. But that would be a 2-week trip to be able to go up, visit, do some of that stuff and just kill some time. And I won't, before things get too out of hand for him, because he's a senior this upcoming year. So after that's done for him, you know, of course, life gets in the way, and I just want me and him to have that experience at some point in time.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether-
I'm really blessed that way because my son and I work at the same spot, so I get to see his bearded mug every day. So
Well, like I said, it's
Kevin,
just
Kevin says he's not sure what we're all talking about, but it's fun. Listen, I get some people messaging me about our show on Saturday nights, and it's just like, you know what? We're not like anybody else's show, guys. We just
No.
hang out, have a good time.
honestly, this gives me a chance because, well, now the one thing, I love my son, but he will not talk lasers. He won't talk on stuff like this. And, you know, this
Mine
is,
either.
and this is one of those deals where this is like an outlet for me, you know, that we can get on here, and the fellowship that we all have doing what we're doing right now.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why when I look up at the live counter right now, it's an hour and 44 minutes. And Jeremy, I'm sorry I've kept you out of bed, but this has been doing this, I mean, whether I've done, and honestly, I would love to be running a coin right now, but everything right here, I couldn't hardly hear anything anybody's saying because
I had to put these in because everything was running around loud.
so I just, it's just one of those deals, and I'm gonna start doing some more videos. I've got some that I have done and that I need to go through and edit, and I'm starting to practice on what is it, CapCut? Yeah, CapCut. So that's just
Practicing on cat guts.
shut up.
Ugh.
But
I hear a violin. What?
I've got to get some of those up and everything. But I love doing the lives. This to me, even if we're doing something, whatever, it's just this is awesome. And I appreciate everybody coming in here and spending some time on my birthday. And
oh gosh, yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you're only 50 once, right?
Well, I hope so.
Unless
It's all
you, like,
downhill from here.
Unless you get held back like you're in first grade or something.
It's all downhill from here. Jack, when did you say your birthday was? It's here. It ain't too far away, is it?
Yeah, Jack turns 50 also.
Yeah.
Gosh, you're all a bunch of puppies.
I'll be 52 on July 17th.
I remember 50. The 23rd. That's right. I knew it was close. Next week.
Yeah.
What is that? Monday or
All right, well,
Tuesday? Wednesday?
I don't like editing either.
No.
There's so much stuff with DaVinci that it locks up my computer and I can't do things the way I want to. So that's why I've just been doing live streams. I'm like, you know what? The algorithm for YouTube has changed anyway. It doesn't provide more stuff over one type if it's a live or a short or a long video or whatever. It doesn't matter. So,
well, now that's the one thing that guy, what is his name? Bill, that was with Santa the other night. He said that even with his 15-minute videos, and I mean, that's something I would like to strive for and learn, because he has kind of everything in his head of what he wants to do. And he says it in 15 minutes because he does very, very little editing for what he wants to say. And I need to go in and watch some of his videos just to give him the likes, because I don't have CNC stuff. So I think he's been doing a lot of, Milmage?
yeah.
Something like that. And I don't have any of that.
Before I leave, that reminds me, I got to check
yes,
something.
Greg,
here.
they're all a bunch of pups.
Oh, shush.
Well,
I will have
to sit here and say one thing. I guess out of any stories, any part of my childhood growing up, let's see here, hanging around my grandpa, all his friends when I was little, listening to their stories.
Yep.
Is probably some of the best memories I'll ever have.
Oh, hands down. Hands down.
Well, Jack, what I was talking about is giving Bill his watch time. And that's what I'm assuming that some of the algorithm is pushing towards, is people's actual watch time, because I've looked at some of the analytics that I've been seeing on some of the stuff that I post. People pop on there for 7-8 seconds, then they pop back off. Well, that's not going to give them anything. And whether I like some of the content or not, if I let it play in the background, for some of these guys like me or Jim or any of them that has low subscriber counts and stuff, that's going to give them the watch hours that they need to help kind of build some of that stuff up. If I understood some of the stuff that I've seen correctly. So, I guess that's why. But what does that say? We solved the problems.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well, going back to that right there, one of the old songs, it was the George Jones song where he was on the bus and he stops at that old store. George Jones. Come on now. You don't know George Jones, country singer?
Well, you lost me right there, bro.
Oh, dude, this was before. This was like with
I know who
Conway.
it is. My dad used to force me to listen to Conway
Oh my
Twitty,
gosh.
all those nasties.
Conway.
That's why
Twitty.
I can't stand country right now.
Well, now my mom actually sat down and cried when Conway Twitty died.
Yeah, see, I do not have a country bone in my body. And everybody meets me, go, oh, you're Idaho. You like the country and stuff? No, I don't like country. I am an old headbanger. I love my angry kid music.
Okay, do you remember when you was younger growing up, do you remember the songs that had they was music playing in the background, but it was kind of a man sitting there telling a story?
Yeah.
Those type of songs. I don't know what the style of it is and how they play
the old storytellers.
Yeah. Well, to me, I mean, yes, there was music playing in the background with George Jones, but it was that song where you're going to miss me. Who's going to miss me when we're gone, or when they're gone, or something? I think it's the name of it. I can't remember. That is probably one of my favorite songs that he done. I'm like you. I'm not on some of that, but I love that old song. And then you got what's that guy's name that done the farmer? Who's going to fill their shoes? That's right. That's the one, Jack. It's just the old stuff like that. All that's disappearing. I mean, whether you like country or whether you don't, that's back in a time where, the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s. I don't see our country ever getting back to being as good as it was back then, especially the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
It won't.
No, it's going to get worse. If you
want to go down that rabbit hole, we can, but not tonight. I'm going to go in the house, guys. It's 10:20.
Be good. Thank you,
Jack. Just so you know, I was gonna share my screen to show you this stuff. That CNC is a 4 foot by 4 foot bed. And I called the guy. He didn't even know he had it on the auction. He had to go and check to see if it was still there because they were supposed to scrap it and throw it away. It's on 2 pallets. It's a big machine. I don't know if there's any way I could get it in here or not, but he said if that happens again, that the guy bid on it and wins it, but don't come and get it, he's going to call me, and I'm going to go up there and pick it up for free and take it out of there for him. So we'll see what happens.
Daggone right. That's awesome. That would be awesome.
I did message that to you. Okay.
Jeremy can't hang.
No, I can. No, actually, I can't. I'm in the shop all day. This is what I do, and it hurts. This chair's a piece of trash. So,
well, I haven't been in here. I had to go.
Okay, everybody, we need to pool our money together and buy Jeremy a new chair.
I was at Google today, and I almost pulled the trigger on a $5 one, but it was kind of so.
I got to get me another chair. This one right here wobbles too much.
No, I think what I'm going to do with this thing is I'm going to take it. I'm going to pull the bolts off and put a shim to the front and get it so it's not forcing me to slide off the front constantly.
Mine just needs another cushion because my big hind ends wore this seat out, and it was already wore out when I got it. So I've got to have another. I've got to have another seat.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, guys. Happy birthday. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Bubba. Appreciate it.
Bye, everybody.
Marty Robbins.
Marty Robbins,
the best storyteller there ever was.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Big iron on his hip.
What was that one?
El Paso.
You remember the old Dodge commercial that was set up like that? About the farmers. If it wasn't for the farmers, and they had that story.
Yeah, that was
what is
the rest
his name?
of the story.
Yep.
Darn it.
I just heard it the other day.
For the rest of the story.
Yep.
Gosh, what was his name? I used to listen to him every week.
I loved I love some of that stuff. That was just I don't know. I miss
No, not Red Sovine. Gosh, what was his name?
You're right, Kevin. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, and the generation, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but the sad part about it is, and Paul Harvey, that's the one.
Paul Harvey, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Paul Harvey. There you go, Santa.
Yep.
My biggest problem is somebody posted, and maybe it was what Jeremy said or something on a post he posted earlier today. Honestly speaking, and I'm not trying to be mean and it's not going out to everybody, but there's a big percentage of under 30. I'm sorry, that generation scares the crap out of me.
Oh, they're just they're instant gratification right now. There's no legacy. There's nothing.
And our news and stuff, and it's not to get on. This has nothing to do with political, but if you watch any of the news channels whatsoever, just about, it's got to be that instant.
Yep.
You know, and it's been fed in from forever, and it's horrible. Our kids don't know what it's like to actually enjoy and have a good childhood.
One of my buddies was talking to his kids the other day, and they were talking about their music. And he goes, you know what? He says, your music will be forgotten. He says, my music is still played today.
Yep.
He said, sporting events, it's our music. It's not your music.
Yep.
You know?
Well,
like,
have you seen
Austin and Aerosmith and
Metallica,
Megadeth, all of them?
Well, now if you go back into old school, now there's some days that I get in them, you know, and I used to do it a lot when I was working down in the shop.
You get in the mood and you strap on the old Elvis?
Well, no, I never. No.
Come on, Dwayne.
No,
You're among friends, pal.
No, dude. I will listen to classical music most of the time before I'll listen to Elvis. I'm sorry, that's just one that I've just never been able to. Now,
Elvis,
like listening to jazz. There's some, and I'm not talking about some of your just, but like the soul, B.B. King, some of those. I love just that playing in the background. I just love having that a way of being what it is. You know, and there's times that I would turn it up so loud that my windows was blowing out of the building down there with Metallica or, you know, some of the old Run DMC or, you know, that's just what it was.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I'm not on a video with you guys and I'm out here and I've got stuff to do, I turn on my Angry Kid music and it's loud, and I go to work. I get the head down and I get after it. So
now, Santa, that's more Skylar than it is Taylor. Skylar does delve back into the old school. He likes a lot of the stuff that I listen to.
Well, it's music, right?
Exactly.
It was talent. It was actual people playing instruments and not computerized stuff.
Yeah.
Like that Jeremy guy.
They had, what was it? I was watching, have you seen the walk-in theme for Virginia Tech? Go in and look at some of them when they do Metallica, Enter Sandman. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Have you sit there and watch pull it up on YouTube and watch the videos where they actually have everybody? And I, honest to goodness, do not know how they have not had structural problems.
They're all
with their jumping and bouncing on those stadiums.
Yep.
That is amazing to me. That is absolutely awesome.
Yep. And what a great home walk-in song.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
by
That
far.
hands down, that's going to be. It's a legacy. That's a legacy song. That's go back, pull up Metallica. They went to Russia, and they
100 million people or 1 million
it
people.
was over 1 million people
A
standing out in
million.
front of them, and you could see the helicopter flying back behind them. And honest to goodness, that helicopter was so far back in the scene, and there was still people behind that.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing.
Brian Johnson got in trouble with the military there.
I don't doubt
because you know the Russians, they like to show off their rockets. Well, he was aching for a pee, so he dove in behind what he thought was a little building, and he was peeing on one of their rockets. They failed to see the humor. Yeah, Greg, he was hurting.
Yeah, I think
I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe.
too.
I'm going to go start a GoFundMe and get him a chair.
Well, and I think he's got a cold coming on too.
Either that or the allergies are kicking his butt.
Well, it is about that time. Well, I guess Michigan. How is it about? Are y'all about the same plane running across?
Yeah, but he's surrounded by a lot of water. My allergies go through the roof here because we got cottonwoods, and it's when they blow up, it's like a freaking snowstorm around here, and my eyeballs literally try to run out of my head.
See you, Santa. Been good.
See you, Santas.
Yeah, Kevin, there's no way you'll catch me in an opera. No.
Opera? Oh, good on you. Good on you,
No.
Kevin. You can listen to opera. Good on you.
No, that's not. No, he said that that's the one thing he couldn't listen to.
Oh, except opera. Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, I'm not. I love certain old. Like I said, going back into the era of BB King. I mean, dude, in all honesty, that BB King is what started our rock.
Oh yeah.
In those.
Did you ever watch the documentary with Stevie Ray Vaughan? And he used to hang out with those cats all the time. Muddy Waters, all of them.
Yes,
and
I love sitting there listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, man, string busting fool.
Okay,
I remember where Lindsay was probably she's probably 11. She's probably 11, and I was watching. I used to watch Austin City Limits when it was good. Now it's just a freak show. But they had Stevie Ray on there, and she walked out of the kitchen and started down the hallway, and I can't remember which song he was playing, but he was ripping. And she stopped and backed up, and she poked her head around the corner, and she sat there and listened. Never took her eyes off, walked over and sat down on the couch, and she went, "Dad, who is this?" And I said, "It's SRV." And she said, "Name." And I said, "Stevie Ray Vaughan." I said, "He's one of the best guitarists in the world." And she goes, "I like it."
What is Jim? I want you to pull this up and listen to her. Now she's a young girl and she hasn't been on in but she does what do they call it when they'll play somebody else's music. Her name is Tina S, and I'm trying to pull up her
cover.
What is that one? There is one cover that she plays. Dragon Force, Through the Fire and Flames. Listen to her. She done it 11 years ago, and she stopped playing and putting it on YouTube a lot because she went to school, went off to college. But I have never, ever heard anybody do. Well, I mean, some of the originals, but even some of the originals, I don't think can play as good as she does. But this particular one, it's Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames. It's a Tina S cover. Dude, she is absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, I've seen her before. She is incredible.
That's
one of my top 5 bands.
Well, I mean, she's not even a band.
One of
She
my
just
top
does it
5
on
bands,
YouTube.
Rush. Yeah.
Who was
one of
it?
my top
She
5
done-
bands, Rush. They just picked up a female drummer, and she is, I'm not gonna say as good as, but she's pretty close to the Professor. To be able to play his style of drumming, you got to have some serious talent.
Well, now I've never paid much attention to drummers. I guess the one that sticks out to me more than anybody, and that's going to be oh Lord, he done Miami Vice. Paul. Oh Lord, that's going to burn me up. Jack, help me out. What is that one? Paul. Now I'm gonna have to look that one up. But before I get off of this one, For the Love of God by Steve Vai.
Oh yeah,
that song right there.
Right.
I think they even done an interview with Steve Vai and asked him to watch her cover, and he's sitting there and he's like, "My God," he's like, "I'm not saying that disrespectfully." He said, "But holy crap!"
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's amazing. What is his?
Greg, I know that for me, my next projects are going to be. I'm gonna be designing coins, and Brandon sent me a depth map, and so I'm gonna try my hand at doing that. I've got an opportunity to maybe get in with a company over in Boise to do some hats and some tumblers and some different things, and I'm hoping that that it'll work out, because all the dirt guys, they talk around here, so
yeah,
it could turn into something fairly lucrative for me. I just got to remember to tell people, hey, I do it full time, and I do this in the evenings, so you have to be patient. I'll give you good quality, all that stuff. But and then I got a friend that's a photographer that is supposed to be sending me his logo so I can try to etch it on a coin, but I don't know. He's always late for everything.
Hey, Greg, I've been working on this one. If I can get my big fat head out of it. If it's coming in. This is a challenge coin I'm doing for an EMS in a county up from me. I've got the 4th one done. I'm gonna be doing 2. What time is it? 10:30. I'll probably end up doing 1 or 2 more tonight. I've got 25 of these to do. He does them for all of his EMS guys. But I'll have to say, I'm probably, when it comes to laser stuff, I love doing wood products and stuff, and that's something that right there is going to put me more on. But my fiber with the metal stuff, I'm gonna say hands down, that's probably my favorite, and I love probably messing with the most. And Patrick got me turned on to fiber stuff more than anything else.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I love watching his stuff. I actually, there is a cat. I can't think of his name, but it's Obsidian Lasering, I think is the name of his site. He don't have but a couple of followers on. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up. Facebook.
Dwayne, I'm gonna have to bail out of here. I'm taking care of my kid's dog, so I got to go over there and let her out.
Be good.
Anyway,
I'm
thank
gonna hang
you.
out.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See y'all. Y'all behave yourselves.
No.
3-day weekend coming up.
Yep. Well,
Yay.
I like the 3-day weekend. I just don't like it. It's a day off, I guess.
It's a day off paid, baby.
Greg, what kind of depth map are you looking for? You gonna do one? Do you have fiber? Jack, you out?
No, he's talking to me. All right. Peace.
Be good. I'll talk to you this week.
All right, pal.
But no, I guess I gravitate more towards the fiber. I love doing the metal work, playing around with it more. And, here lately, of course, if anybody saw what I've been doing with the wrong button. Saw what I've been doing with the saw blades. I enjoy doing that the most. That coin is I think this is the positive herringbone in the back. And then I done let's see here. Yeah, it's the positive herringbone in the back. Now, and I don't know if you all can tell it. Let me see here if it'll pull up close. But now the color inside the helmet and on the face and the mohawk on that one, that is a color. I think that was it's a dark brown. I love the color that it left on that brass, and it looked amazing, especially with that background and everything on it. And I've got it. You can't tell it as much. It's actually inside the snake on that one a little bit too. I wanted to add something a little bit better than just the herringbone on the back. But now here is one, and I don't know if one of the coaches catches this or not, and I haven't run it through the tumbler yet, but this is one that I have done for my coaches for the wrestling, my son's wrestling team. I've done that. That's on the front, and then on the back, I got the scroll, and then it's got the coach's prayer for that one. And I'm trying to remember what the background is on that one. I've got it in there somewhere. I can't remember where I put that one. The coins have been absolutely crazy. I do those. I ended up ordering some stuff from Limitless Solutions. I've got some the medals like they give out for first, second, and third. The ones I've got is just the brass medals. And I got some other coins. Let's see here. I think I ordered some of these. Well, these, I don't know where these come from. I think these come from that Swiss buoy on some of those. But they got some a little textured edge. I had ordered, the only reason I ended up ordering what I did from Limitless Solution is they didn't have none that was, well, you can see the size difference. This one's a 40 millimeter, and everything that they had was the 1.25 inch. And for the challenge coins that this guy wanted, he wanted the 1.5 inch, and this is the 1.25 inch. And I don't mind doing them. It's just they're smaller and they're quicker. but they wanted some of those, and I normally order some of my stuff from it's the plain coins, and those are the ones that I just showed. These are 3 millimeters thick, and they come from, like I said, Limitless Solution. This one that I showed on that, it's 4 millimeters, and it's 38 millimeters in diameter, and it come from Jeremiah at Sharks with Lasers. When he's able to get in the machine shop, he prints out, he runs batches of those when he gets them, and just sells till he sells out, until he can get in there and do it again. But he's definitely I like Jeremiah. He does really good work. And if you want to watch and look at some Greg, you was talking about some depth maps, go in and watch his some of his fiber videos. He does a lot of depth maps, and he's even got now to where he's doing depth map like chain. They go on a chain like oh, good Lord, I turned 50, so everything's going downhill. Like different kind of things that goes on necklaces and stuff like that. And then once he gets it engraved down to where he wants, he'll go around the outside edges and do cut them out. And some of his takes a while, but his depth maps are, to me, they're top notch. They do great. That guy from Obsidian, he put a file out for some PMags, and that's something else I'm wanting to do. I've got some PMag files that I want to play with, and I haven't done none of those yet, and I would like to be able to do some of those to just play with. And I've got so many friends around here that love shooting and stuff like that. Hopefully I can show some of them what I can do with those, and hopefully I can sell some for them, or they can send me theirs and I'll do them for a fee. But I love doing stuff like that. Now I guess that's why I filter towards this more. But the behemoth over here, the Bujin or whatever Jeremy come up with on that one is something I want to. Let's see here. I've done some of these on the CO2 gantry, but I'd pulled them up in AI and done some of those. And I want to see if I can get the depth, because that's got some, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's got some depth to it on some of those. And that come off of that Monport gantry right there. And I love doing some of that, and I want to play with it enough to see if the big behemoth back there, being a Galvo, I want to see how it does this type of file and play with. I think it'll do good. I have got a 400 millimeter lens. Once I get it dialed in, I need to talk to Patrick and see if I can get him to help me with it a little bit. Or actually, I need to get a second set of hands, because from the front of this to the back, and I know I've probably said it before, but it's like 40, I think it's like 41 or 42 inches long. And that is the heaviest part of this entire machine. And trying to manually turn that thing up and down, because with a 400 millimeter lens, I'm setting it somewhere around, what is it? 500 and I think around 570 to 600 millimeters of focal distance for that. Because with a 400 millimeter lens, I can do a 16 inch pattern. I still think that with that one, I'm not going to have the dot size for really fine details at that height. Not like I would because this one's got an 8 times beam combiner in it, and it doesn't, from what I understand, it does better on the magnification and the real fine detail at smaller areas. But I want to be able to do like, I don't know, say if somebody brought me or I'm getting ready to start making some not cutting boards, but some stove covers, and that right there would batch those out pretty quick as far as kind of stuff like that. That's what I would like to do. But yeah, there's just a lot there. I've got so much to play with, and I built that DIY indexing table. So you can go from, I can take either the fiber or that CO2 Galvo, and I can put wide pieces in there, and it travel back and forth up to, I think mine will travel up to 600 millimeters side to side. I think that's going to be fun to play with. So I've got some stuff that I'm working on, and I really want to start putting out some better videos and learning. Well, it's not want to, I'm learning how to do the videos, and doing some of the editing and the hours of screw ups. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Greg, the color on brass, I have found, you got your black. I seen that brown, and that particular setup, I like the brown. That brown turned out really well, and the contrast. I mean, I'm sitting 2.5, 3 foot away from the camera, and the contrast on that coin. The background's got the black, and then you got the brown, which I think I done 3 passes on that with the fiber. And it just darkened it up. It didn't really change the color, but it darkened it up. But there's one, there's like a rose gold. Greg, do you have a fiber? Yeah, Kevin. Jeremiah does some amazing stuff. I don't know how much he works in color because he does more Jeremiah does a lot more depth maps, and his depth maps are just, I want to sit down with him, and I'm almost at a point where I want to pay for one of his courses to learn more about the working I think they're called histograms. You can take, you can get your depth map kind of what you want, and then you can take it into I think he uses GIMP, if I'm not mistaken, and learn how to use that to do histograms that really darkens up sharks with lasers. And you can he's got that on Facebook, and he does, I think there's another one, what is it on, let's see here. You got sharks with lasers, and then he's got Next Level Engraving, I think's one of the Facebook pages that he does. Yeah, Next Level Engraving and Designing. That's one of his Facebook groups that he does. That's a good one to go into and get into. But yeah, Sharks with Lasers is a good one. And if you don't want to deal one like this coin right here, this one, the wrestling coin that I done, those right there, I had Justin Laser done a video, maybe 2 videos, I think, in the area right there. But he talks about how you can layer your, like with this one, I will do, and I'm gonna actually go, I guess I'm not gonna do it with this one because I've done this design so much. I'm gonna sit down and design a matter of fact, I may do a crafted coin, and show how, because I do a full cleaning pass when I first put the coin in, and then I will take and set a layer that gives me all the depth that I want. I take it back as far as I want it tucked back, and then once I get that layer done, I'll switch to another layer that I've got. Like with this one, I've got the herringbone pattern in. I'll put the herringbone pattern in, and then from there, if there's anything like this where I want different color, I'll put the color on last. So we'll see. It seems to do, so far, that one, I feel like I've gotten lucky on that because and then plus the way Justin explains how he does these without doing depth map type stuff, it makes a difference. And if any of y'all are interested in it and watch it, message me or tell me in the comments or in the below. I'll check the videos and stuff. If there's any of that stuff that you would like me to do a video on too, I'll be more than glad to do it to show how I do it. I mean, I think there's plenty of different ways that a lot of people do things. And I think that's the one thing I've been learning a lot here lately is Rich might do it one way. Jeremy will do it a different way. There's some things that just kind of meet in the middle. Patrick has his way of doing things, and I'm taking a lot of things that I've learned from different people and trying to put them together. But if there's anything, just message me. If I can help, I'll figure it out, or we'll sit here one night and do what we're doing right now, and I'll play with something. Just, tell me something. And, I kind of want to do like what Jeremy's trying to do and, help people with what we can and go from there. I love getting on here and doing this. I mean, I know I talk a lot, so this, doing a live kind of helps me a little bit because I don't have to worry about editing nothing. If I screw up, I screw up. I mean, it is what it is. I think if you don't have your screw ups, you're not going to learn nothing. So, but Greg, going back to the color, your comment up there, I think my settings on it was just a different, I can't remember, what is my settings for that one? Let's see, color. It was a brown reddish experiment color, and then like I said, I have a darker gold bronze, and then there's a light gold brass. I don't really know what that one would be other than almost like a clean pass. I ain't never really played with that one, but a lot of it has to do with the frequency of where, and that's that's kind of a plus side about having the type of, I don't know if the MOPA makes that much of a difference on brass like it does with stainless steel or steel in general, on changing the colors. I don't know if there is that much of a broad spectrum of colors in brass. So there's that one saw blade I got rid of. I sold it. I had one I'd done. It was basically like a yellowish gold background, and then the clock itself and the design of it and the rest of it was a bluish color. It turned out really good. I don't have a picture of it. I sold it last week before I left for the beach. And with working with Image R, this is the last one that I had done before I left. It was for a buddy of mine. That's his Jeep that me and him built together years ago. And well, he's done a lot more to it since I used to do Jeep work. But that one was my last saw blade, and it's for him. He ordered it like 3 days before I left, or somewhere around in there. And I done that one. And I don't know. Well, this one's got some color to it. This was a background I used to practice on, but you can see it's kind of got the goldish brown background. And then for whatever reason, and instead of going black, it kind of give like a bluish thing. And I really didn't want to sell that one. So I'm going to put where I done that one, then I clear coated it, and I'm going to tape it off. And I'm just going to shoot black paint over the back of that. So it just covers that up. But there's a lot of different, there's a whole lot of different ways of going through some of those. Jam that up. But well, fellas, I'm glad some of you stuck around with me. Greg, it's always nice talking to you and Kevin. I don't know who else is on here. But if there's anything ever y'all need or ask, and Greg, if there's some kind of depth map or something, that, since you don't have a fiber or anything, let me know. Me and you'll work on design, and maybe I can do one for you and get it shipped to you or something, and we'll go from there. I enjoy doing stuff like that. I enjoy taking and working with all of these, and it's like, I don't know if any of y'all was in here earlier. I was sitting there messing around, cleaning up some stuff around one of my workbenches, and I found that heathen of and I couldn't honestly tell you why I even have this, because that thing is, I would never use it. It's even bigger than what you would use for like a hitch. I honestly don't know, but I do know now it's going to be used to put I'm going to use the fiber laser, and I'm going to do different designs all the way around the corner of it. Matter of fact, I may even try to put some Viking Nordic symbols around the outside edge of it. Maybe do the this part. You know, when I first started watching fiber stuff, I started watching Patrick. I think Patrick was one of the first ones that I really started watching on the metalwork is fiber. And cause when I bought that fiber machine off of Patrick, went to West Virginia and picked it up. I come home, and I think besides maybe doing a few test runs like I did right there, trying to figure out some color and playing with, I ended up doing that. That was one of the first, and you can see there's a little bit of depth to it. There's not a lot. Like I said, this was probably one of my very first ones. And the spider, the skull spider, actually, pinky ring. That's funny. That right there won't even fit on my thumb. But I actually took the laser and changed the layer on that to where it turned the spider black. And let's see here. I've done, what was that one? I don't even think you can see it on the end. Maybe you can see a little bit of it. There was a Jeep. I went on to ChatGPT and was playing around. This was my early days of playing with the fiber and playing with ChatGPT. but I actually done a clock on that design with that Jeep on it, and I've still got it here somewhere. Sold it as soon as I posted a picture of it on my Facebook page. One of my buddies saw it, and he was sitting there. He said, "I got to have that for one of our one of the fellow guys in church," and so it sold. But yeah, I mean, yeah. See, Greg, I can't do a pinky ring. Maybe a thumb ring. Yeah, we could go with a partial thumb ring. That wouldn't be too bad. It might. Yeah. We need to take some of those and make a set of that right there would make some, I don't guess you could call them brass knuckles. That would be fun. But yeah, I enjoy doing stuff like this. And after watching Jeremy and talking to them and them bringing me on for the first time, I've enjoyed this. Like I said, here it is, 2 hours and 35 minutes. And I know if I post this on YouTube, there's nobody that honestly is still Knuckles. I like that. There's nobody that's going to sit here and watch 2.5 hours of a video. I understand that. But going back to what we was all talking earlier, this is the live hangout part of this. This gives us all a chance to talk, meet, ask questions. There's no stupid question. Believe me, I ask a lot of them. But this gets me out there enough and gets me more comfortable doing this right here and talking into the I mean, honestly, if I stand on the other side of that door over there, I sound like a crazy person, but I enjoy this. Is there anything that anybody wants me to try? Do something I've never done before. I do have some videos coming up with that one, and I think Patrick has got some videos in the past. I think his was a 30 watt of doing tumblers. And the reason I say a tumbler is I know one. I think there may be 2 or 3 more that I'm probably going to end up doing because of it, but I've got that to play with and learn. And that's something I haven't learned on that. I've got some, testing to do on that for this particular one, cause I've never done it before on, and so on and so forth. And of course I'm playing with the 3D printer, and I think it's turning into a mess. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm doing Jack is being a bad influence, and I have started doing some light boxes. And let me see if I can get a picture of the one that I'm doing. I might be able to, I might not. What was that on Maker Lab? Maker World. Nope. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Maker Lab. Let's see if I can get this to pull up. Okay, I'm not getting it to pull up on that one. I'll have to show. Well, if it gets done, I'll show a picture of it. It's got I made a new design of it to play with. I had to bring back the colors a little bit, because if you go onto my Facebook page, you can see the one on my Crafted Creations logo. It's got a lot of marbly colors to it, and that's not going to do well on that particular setup over there. So I had to dial it back to 4, so I changed up how my logo looks a little bit. So go back into that and see. But like I said, if there's anything that y'all don't have access to, Greg, like you with the coin, stuff like that, if there's something you want me to do or mess with or questions about, definitely I would love to do it. And actually you're giving me ideas for videos. I mean, I know there's probably 150 plus people that's made videos on some of this, and but I can do my take on it, and it might go well, it might not. We'll never know. We'll see. But well, I think I just hit 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think I'm going to step off here. I appreciate everybody showing up that showed up. I know this was a last minute thing, and I'll try to do better on being able to plan this ahead a little bit more, and maybe have some plan days that I can just get on here and do some of this. If there's a day that some of you all think about letting me do, or don't mind me doing, Tuesdays is kind of taken up. Of course, Saturdays is taken up. If there's some other ones, just what might be a good day, and I may just pick one and do it, and it may just be random. So we'll just go from there. But I'll try to get to a point where I can start putting this stuff, a day in advance or something, giving people an idea, or maybe at least give them an hour, 2 hours advance notice. But we'll go from there. But it's been good. I appreciate everybody stepping in, and I think everybody that's here right now is already subscribed and everything. But if you don't mind sharing my channel, I'd like to get to a point to where I was telling Jeremy and them earlier, and I don't know if either one of y'all are in here. I think to try and boost some stuff, I'm trying to think of which one I'm going to do. And it may be a choice of things. Like I want to do a giveaway at 100 subscribers. And if I can get to that point, then I'm going to do like maybe a custom coin. I'll work with whoever wins, do a custom coin, do a custom sign, maybe do something with the Galvo, or maybe even a light box. We'll pick out something to go with there, but we'll do something and go from there. Just, but I appreciate it and hope y'all have a good night, and we'll be talking to you later. See you.